Hey everybody, welcome back to Pure SnowRunner. As I said, this episode we're going to be doing upgrades. We're going to find all of the upgrades that are available on this map. So, again, you can change as soon as that yellow thing gets out of the way. There's one right here. Zoom in on it. There's one right in the driveway here. we're gonna get them all. There's 6 of them available uh, on this map. So, if you want to change the time of day, if you look up in the upper part of the screen next to the word Black River, and you can, oops, the wrong button. Change the time. Hit triangle. Triangle will change the time. It says, let's see here, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. So we're starting at 6 in the morning because we're getting a fresh start. And we're off. We're going to go find 6 upgrades. Holy crap, we had to travel far for this one. Get the upgrade. So this one, if you look at it, it says engageable all-wheel drive for the Fleet Star, which is that truck right there, which again will become your best friend. I'm telling you. If you're not using mods, that truck will be your best friend. All right, no, that's one. 2 more to get. Or no, 5 more to go. What am I thinking? Well, my math is way off. There's my headlights. I wonder what my headlights were. All right, we're just gonna cut through the trails. I know where they all are, so it's not a thing where I have to look at the map. But we got this one. Show the truck list. It's for the GMC MH 9500. So we got raised suspension for that, which then of course allows you to put bigger tires on it, which will come in handy. I'm telling you. All right, we're trying not to tip over, so we're just going to take our time, get through the mud and the guts and the mud. Don't have to get stuck. It's just a scout truck after all. And away we go. I think there's 7. That was 2, 3, 6. Yeah, there's 7. There's 7 upgrades on this map, by the way, which we'll get. I don't know why it only showed up 6. The 7th one's in a location where the towers didn't pick it up. Broken springs. You gotta watch out for that. Again, graphics phenomenal. They did a great job with the vehicles, in my opinion. Realisticness. That's a word. Alright, brakes. It's wet asphalt, so it's a little slippery. Ooh, there's an engine and a transmission or tire suspension. There. Now, again, we were up this way before with the when we were getting the towers. but I keeping it separate from the other things. So it'd be a specific video just for the upgrades. Again, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Tell your friends. Leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Say, hey, how's it going? Loving the content. Or, hey, can you do this? Or can you try this? Not doing multiplayer and not doing mods on the channel. So be careful. Almost slid off the cliff. So when you're throwing, I call it Spider-Man's web by just throwing it out. You never know. It could throw it the wrong way. Like it could throw it to the right like it just did. And it would pull me off this cliff. But if you're looking in the direction, it generally will throw it in that direction. But if you just want to do it manually, you can push up on your D-pad, attach the winch, pick your point, and then pick a winch point to gives you a little green circle here too. But there's not much here. I'll tell you that. Anywho, we're getting this one, so this will be number 3. Third upgrade. No, it's raised suspension. I believe it's for this truck. I didn't click the right button. If you hit the square button, it will give you the info. I hit the wrong one. My bad. So on the next video coming up, in the next episode, next video, whatever, I will be doing a advanced upgrades video. You don't have to watch that one. I mean, I'd appreciate it if you did. If you want upgraded, I believe it's the GMC 9500 and I believe another truck, which those upgrades are, in my opinion, in the worst locations. And SnowRunner or Epic Games or whoever, Focus Entertainment, whoever came up with this game, you put the upgrades in the wrong maps. Those upgrades for these beginner vehicles should be in these beginner maps, not way off in Russia. So you're actually going to, with this next video, you're going to get sneak peeks into Alaska and Russia. A couple maps in Alaska and Russia. To get all of the upgrades for the vehicles that are in this map. So it doesn't make any sense to me to have them in the snowy areas. By the time you get to those locations, you've already upgraded past those particular vehicles. So to me, it's just useless to have them there in those locations. But I didn't design the game, but it was just a misstep in their programming, in my opinion. Tell me if you think that, if I'm right. If it's going to be a vehicle that we're using in the beginning of the game, why would you put it 3/4 of the way through the game, through a different map? Okay, so we have 3 upgrades. So there's Riverside Repair. That's another thing. There's a free truck right here. It's a Scout 800. There's a free truck here, which is the Kodiak C70. See, this vehicle has a upgrade. And then there's a GMC 9500, which is Boy, I don't remember now. I don't remember where all these vehicles are. We will find them. But, oh no, the GMC 9500 was the work truck that we found right here at this house. It was the very beginning, find the truck. So that one is in the, actually it's sitting by the bridge. Right here. That's a GMC 9500. So in order to get all-wheel drive and a raised, you get the different transfer case, engageable all-wheel drive, and things like that, you have to go all the way to Alaska and Russia. It doesn't make any sense. And they're vehicles that you get, it's like the second vehicle in the game. This is the first one, this truck. And the second vehicle is the GMC 9500. But yet they make you wait all the way through the map. And by that time you've already gotten the Russian trucks. And they're pretty, those trucks are pretty badass. It's like an Azov something or other is a really good vehicle. But I'm not jumping ahead to get advanced vehicles. So I'm not going to Russia to get to better vehicles. I'm not going to whatever. All I'm doing is getting the mods for the game, the vehicles that are in this part of the game. So I will be doing some research, finding the locations, and then showing you guys how to get to those locations. I believe I triggered this one already. Yeah, I did. Alright, so what we need to do now is we're going to get this next location, and then we're going to recover. And this next one did not show up on the map. It's right here, roughly. So it's behind the lumber mill on a little path. There's a hill right here. It's right there. Let's see how close to the blip. It's just a rough guess. See how close to that blip it actually is. But that'll be upgrade number 7. So there are 7 upgrades on this map. And again, the Fleet Star, which is the one that's right next to the garage, is the only vehicle in the game, well, in the first part of the game, that actually has lockable diff lock and all-wheel drive. So that's why I say, and then there's the things you can do with that vehicle. You're gonna find that out as we go. But so now you can take the trench. I usually try to take the hill. The trench I've tipped over too many times driving up that trench. Down I don't care, but up it's just. And again, we're using stock vehicles, unmodded. I do have some favorite modded vehicles that I like to use by a friend of mine that creates modded vehicles. Boy, my little blip was pretty close, right? Wow, pretty much right on it. Okay, so this one is a raised suspension for the Fleet Star, which is the vehicle that's right at the garage. Okay, so now we have an upgrade here, which we can't get to because this bridge isn't done. But we are going to go trigger this mission, so we'll go over here and get that. Can't get across. I don't know if I can get across that or not. I don't think I can. Then there's an upgrade here and an upgrade here. That's the last one. So that was how many? We got one at the garage right there. One right here on the bridge. That's 2. 3 was up the hill right here by this one. 4 was by this little house. 5 is the one we just got behind the sawmill right here, and then we have 6, which is out here, and 7, which is here. So let us go. We're going to recover. I don't think well, no, we're going to grab that out of that mission. I don't believe this truck will get across the water, is what I'm saying. I think if I try to cross this, I'm going to drown. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you drown, because you can recover. I know some of the other vehicles that I've driven on this game will let you get through here. Should we try it? Should we see if we can get across this mud? Next to the bridge? The current is moving, so I don't know. As you can see, it's pushing the truck. We're actually kind of floating. Dangerous water level, no winch points. We're pinned against the bridge. Just not a good idea. See, there's no, inside my little green circle here, there's no winch points. Alright, we're going to recover. I didn't think it was going to be a good idea. I had to try it. I've made it with modded vehicles that sit a little bit higher, but this one's not that vehicle. How's it going, everybody? We have 2 upgrades left to get, and they're easy locations. Headlights on there, everybody. Oh, we got some rain. That'll make things interesting. Again, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you'd like. Share it out. Leave a comment. If you have any questions or comments or anything, you wanted to say hi, feel free to leave a comment. All those little things help. It doesn't seem like much, and it isn't much really on your part. Just to say hi in the chat. Again, mud is mud, right? So if you can avoid it by driving a little bit on the grass. Once we start doing the missions, right now we're just setting up to do missions. Like the bridges and things like that. Again, next episode will be the extended version of this. We're going to get the last upgrades for the C70 Kodiak and the GMC 9500, which again are vehicles that are in the game. We're going to be traveling to a few maps. It'll be a little bit longer episode probably. But we're only going to get upgrades, that's it. Not going to be looking around on the whole map. You'll get a sneak peek of some of the other maps. Russia, Alaska, might even be another part of this map, Michigan. Alright, so there's different ways to get to this. You can go, which I cut through here generally, over to this little river here, up to the left side, and then over to the thing. There's different ways. Any way you can get there without drowning. This is an off-road game, I guess. If you end up going off-road, well, who cares, right? Just try not to drown. And if you need a winch, that's what they're there for. Come on. Sometimes you have to release the winch. If you attach the winch to the rear bumper and into the tree, you can pull yourself up. So keep that in mind. Sometimes the manual way is the better way, but if you're just in a quick hurry, you're going to find that if you're going along and all of a sudden your load's going to tip over, you're going to panic. Spider-Man panic throw. Okay, so there's another one. This is the SnowRunner off-road SnowRunner transmission. for the Con Marshal. Okay. And one more upgrade to get on this map, which is in a relatively easy location as long as you know how to get to it. And we'll upload another video. The next video will be the extended version of this with the CK locations and the GMC 9500 vehicle upgrade locations. Because why not use them to their full potential? This versus, again, I just don't see the sense in having them in those other countries. I mean, Alaska's the United States, but Russia's not. And it's even a second map of Russia. To find that. Well, they don't make it easy, I'm telling you, to find those parts. But we're going to be scouting, and we're going to be trying to scout with trying to take this truck through the mud or the snow. I don't have snow tires, so we're going to be having issues, I can tell you. Just heads up. So that, again, that one's going to be a little bit longer. Episode. Each one will be different. I mean, we're going to have 5-minute episodes, 10-minute episodes, 20-minute episodes, depending upon the mission or the task at hand. The missions will, or the videos will vary in length. Okay, so right by this power pole here, 15 minutes speed limit sign, take a left. And we're going to go down in the river valley here. Bounce around, bounce around, bounce around. Still didn't break anything. That's a good thing. Alright, let's go over to this location. We can get across the water, it'll be alright. Again, once we get raised suspension, so if I go back, I should be able to put raised suspension on this truck. We'll see what we found. Okay, last upgrade is a different motor for the GMC 9500 and the Fleet Star. Six valve, I'm guessing V6 motor, 2100, whatever. That's it. So now we've found all of the upgrades. Again, this vehicle over here will be getting out. It's another mission, so I don't want to bounce ahead. There's a couple other missions. There's a tower or a truck where there's a mission back here. There's a truck back there, right there. There is a truck down in this swamp, drowned highway truck, which we'll get to. But again, the next episode will be the extended version. We like vehicle upgrades 2.0 or some shit. Let's see what we can do with this one real quick. Engine. Now we found a bigger one with the V8 in it. But as you see, go from a C plus to an A minus. But fuel consumption goes, well, I guess it does help. All of it's good, right? Yeah. So let's put the bigger motor on it. Sell the other one. Gearbox. We have a SnowRunner gearbox. Sell the old one. Raised suspension. There we go. Now we got some truck tires. Sell the old one. Tires. Yay! All terrains. We don't get off-road until rank 4. Which right now we're rank 2. So we got a little ways to go. But we do have all terrains. We got 38-inch tires now instead of 31-inch. We're going to go with the BFGs. And diff lock, not unlocked. So this is in Michigan somewhere. These I'm not worried about. We'll get these. It's the ones that are in Russia and the ones that are in whatever. Still don't have those. Bumpers. We don't have to do any of that. Roof. Put your beacon lights on if you'd like. We'll leave them off for now. Bumpers. I like this one, but I can't get it until rank 4. Miscellaneous. You get your little side steps. We'll put those on there just for cosmetic. And wheels. You just get 2 different styles. We'll leave the factory wheels on there. And then we're going to go all orange. Everything in our fleet, as I'm going to say, is going to be orange. Okay, so we got that done. Looking good. Got the big tires on it. And we're sitting high. So the next video, we're going to be traveling to Michigan, different part of Michigan, and a Russia and Alaska, I believe. So until then, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye, everybody.